Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today's video is all about the best stocks and shares ISAs in 2024. So I found all of the best stocks and shares ISAs that you can open today to make sure you can get the most out of your investments. Before we get started, please don't forget to like the video. It really helps out the channel. It just takes a second. Thanks for liking the video. If you do want to see more videos from me, be sure to subscribe. You can click subscribe below the video now to subscribe as well. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Let's get into it. A stocks and shares ISA is an ISA where you can invest your money, you can make tax-free gains on your money, and you can invest up to £20,000 per tax year across all of your ISAs. In your stocks and shares ISA, you can invest in whatever you like. Most people tend to invest in funds and shares. And in this video, I'm going to tell you about the best stocks and shares ISAs. I'm going to tell you about some DIY investment platforms with great stocks and shares ISAs, and some also robo-advisor platforms with some great stocks and shares ISAs on offer as well. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with the best robo-advisor stocks and shares ISAs. So these are the ones that are best for beginners. These are great if you're just getting started with investing. That's why I wanted to cover them first. They're simpler and easier and best for beginners because all you need to do when you log on to one of these is choose your level of risk, so you can tell them what kind of risk you're comfortable with your investments, and then they will create a portfolio based on this. So it's so much easier if you don't know much about investing. You can go ahead and sign up to one of these. So I've got two to tell you about. Let's start with the first one. My top choice is the Moneybox Stocks and Shares ISA. So with this Stocks and Shares ISA, you need to invest a minimum of £1, so it's a great way to get started. You can choose a ready-made portfolio, so as I mentioned earlier, all you need to do is tell them what level of risk you're comfortable with in your investments, and then they will allocate you a portfolio that is ready-made, ready to go. Then they will just invest your money based on those allocations in the portfolio that they've created for you. And like I said, you can choose from 3 levels of risk. Or if you do want to have some more input, you can actually change the allocations, or percentage allocations, what funds you're invested in the ready-made portfolio as well, which is a nice feature. And you can also choose your own funds as well. I have an investment ISA with Moneybox myself. I've been really impressed with the service, and I've been able to choose my own funds as well, which I really like. I've got a whole video coming up about that, but in summary, Moneybox has a great stocks and shares ISA offering that will allow you to choose your own funds or completely choose a ready-made portfolio, which makes it great for beginners. You can also earn 3.8% interest on any uninvested cash, so you can keep some cash in your portfolio to pay for fees, and this is actually earning an interest rate of 3.8% as well whilst it's in there. With the stocks and shares ISA, you're going to have 2 main types of fee. So you'll pay a platform fee, which you pay to the investment platform. This case is Moneybox. And you'll pay charges when you buy into funds. So these fund charges will vary and they're set by the fund themselves. The platform fee is set by Moneybox. The platform fee here is 0.45%, which is charged monthly, and you also pay a £1 a month fee as well, and this is free for the first 3 months. Fund charges vary, and that's something to look out for when you're investing in your ready-made portfolio or choosing your own funds. Check out the fund charges. Fund charges vary between 0.12% and 0.58%, so just look out for this when you're choosing your funds. A 0.45% platform fee is about the average amongst the other investment platforms, and you do get quite a lot from Moneybox, especially if you are doing the ready-made portfolio, and you can get lots of other features as well. So overall, I think this is a great stocks and shares ISA. That's why it's my top pick for a robo investment ISA. The next robo investment ISA is with Wealthify. So Wealthify require you to invest a minimum of £1 as well, so it's a great way to get started. Their platform fee is 0.6%, so slightly higher, but for this you are getting a ready-made portfolio, which is a great way to get started for beginners. Ready-made portfolios are easier as well, and people can tend to stick with them long term, especially because they do the rebalancing for you. So each year they'll rebalance your portfolio for you, which is a good feature as well. With this one, you choose a ready-made portfolio which is tailored to your risk level. There are 5 risk options with this one, and these vary from more adventurous to more cautious. You do a quick quiz which asks you various questions about how comfortable you are with investing and how comfortable you are with your level of risk as well. And then the outcome of this decides the makeup of your portfolio. If you are interested in this one, then I'll leave my link down below. You can get £50 free if you invest £250 for 3 months. So it's a great way of getting £50 of free cash if you're interested in this one. I've used Wealthify myself. I think it's great and easy for beginners, so I can recommend this one as well. If you're looking for a ready-made portfolio, this is a great one for you, and the fund charges are low, so they tend to average 0.16% as well, which is great. Those are my top robo investment ISAs. I think they're both great. Depending on what you're looking for, that would decide which one's best for you. I'll leave links to both of them in the description box below. I've used both of them myself, and you should get a bonus depending on which link you use, so definitely worthwhile if you like the sound of those two. Next up, I've got some DIY investment platforms. So these are a bit more hands-on. You will need to choose your own funds, do your own research and decide which funds you want to invest in for yourself, and then you can change when and if you want to. So these next ones do give you a bit more flexibility. You can choose and change your own funds in Moneybox, like I mentioned earlier, so that's kind of a hybrid one that will let you choose your own funds, but all of the ones that I'm about to mention also let you choose your own funds and have that flexibility. So let's get started with the first one. My first choice is Trading 212. So this is my top pick because it has no platform fee, there's no fees on buying and selling funds, and no fees to buy and sell shares. I've also tried investing with Trading 212. I've been impressed with it so far. I think it's great, so that's why I wanted to tell you about it in this video, because it is the lowest cost on this list. I've got a full review coming up on this, so stay tuned for that. And if you do want to open this ISA, I'll leave a link in the description box below where you can get a free share if you sign up. With this one, you just need to invest a minimum of £1. It's simple and easy to use. You open and manage this ISA in the app, and you can also do it online, but it's actually a really nice and easy app to use. You get access to thousands of global ETFs, so there's tons of choice, and it's great if you want to have the flexibility to choose your own funds and at a low price. So you can create your own portfolio with this one, and I've really been impressed with it over the years. If you're not sure where to start with investing in index funds, I'll leave some links above that can give you an idea about the best index funds you can open this year. Let's go on to the next Stocks and Shares ISA, which is also a great choice. The next one is with Freetrade. So again, I have used this one and can personally recommend this one. I do like this one because the platform fee is $5.99 per month, which does work out cheaper than some of the percentage-based platforms that I will tell you about later. So this is a great option because it is quite cheap and it's easy to use. The Freetrade app is great. I think it's one of my favourite investment apps, if not my favourite. So overall, this is a great Stocks and Shares ISA. You open and manage this ISA on the app. I think it's a well-developed app. They've been around for a good few years now. I think this is one of the better apps, as I said previously. I like the interface. They've also added a lot more information on the funds and stocks that they have on there. That was one of my previous complaints with the app. Now they've got a lot more information on all of the funds that you can invest in. You can look at their historic returns. You can look at lots of other info and stats about the funds as well now. So that's a great feature too. Again, with this one, there's no fees to buy and sell funds, there's no fees to buy and sell shares, and you just need to invest a minimum of £2 with this one. If you do have £50 to invest, then you can get a free share worth up to £200 using the link in my description. So if you want to invest £50, then you can also get a free share too. So this is another great DIY option. As I said, I really like that app, and it does have low fees at £5.99 per month and no fees for anything else as well, and you do get access to thousands of stocks and ETFs as well. Number 3 is Hargreaves Lansdown. So with this one, you do need to invest a minimum of £100 or £25 per month into the funds that you invest in your Hargreaves Lansdown Stocks and Shares ISA. What I really like about this one and what enticed me to invest with Hargreaves Lansdown in the first place is all of the information that they have for free on their website. So you don't need to open your Stocks and Shares ISA with them to get access to this wealth of information. But it's great because they have a wealth shortlist, they break down their favourite funds and tell you what's good about them, and it's really a great resource that I found really useful when I got started with my investing journey. So I think it's a great one to look at even if you don't choose to open your Stocks and Shares ISA with them. Great resource, I'll link that in the description box below. So this one is kind of a hybrid similar to Moneybox. You can actually choose a ready-made portfolio based on your risk level, what sectors you want to invest in, etc. So it does have that ability as well, or you can choose your own portfolio as well. There are over 3,000 funds to choose from, but check out the web pages that I've linked down below. They can give you more of an idea of which ones you could choose, and I've also got a whole video coming up about Hargreaves Lansdown funds that you should check out as well if you're interested in this. The platform fee is 0.45%. Your fund charges will vary depending on which funds you choose to invest in. There's no fee to buy and sell funds. There is a fee of £11.95 to buy and sell shares. But if you're investing in index funds, you don't need to worry about this. There's no fees to invest in index funds on a monthly basis. Really easy to do that. You can set up a direct debit and you can choose your allocations that are paid and invested into each fund every month. This is a really nice feature that I make use of still to this day, and I have done for the last several years. You can open and manage this Stocks and Shares ISA online or in the app. I haven't personally used the app, so I can't speak to that, but I manage my ISA online and I have no problems with this. It's really easy to use. The final Stocks and Shares ISA on this list is with AJ Bell. So with AJ Bell, you do need to invest a minimum of £500 into their Stocks and Shares ISA, or £25 per month, and their platform fee is 0.25%. But you will need to pay a £1.50 fee every time you buy and sell a fund, and there's a £9.95 fee for every time you buy and sell a share. So you can see that with this one you do have a cheaper platform fee, but if you are investing in several funds on a monthly basis, then the costs do add up and make it comparable to some of the other platform fees that I've mentioned today. It does have a lower platform fee though, and if you are only investing in one fund every month, then it might work well for you, and you can open and manage this ISA online or in the app. That's it for today's video. Those were the best Stocks and Shares ISAs that you can open in 2024. I hope you found it useful and you found yourself a new Stocks and Shares ISA if that's what you're looking for. Thank you for watching up to this point. If you did make it this far, please don't forget to like the video and stay tuned for more videos from me. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.